Top of the morning to you. We are outside, basking in the beautiful of. There is more to life than just being inside. And today we're going to shed some light on the electricians. For I have done some research and I found that it could be a very cohesive job if you just put your, light in the right spot. And don't feed into Amazon paying you $20 an hour to start. I've been researching and found out that it's actually a very lucrative career. Well, let me dive into the deets. But first, let us look over there where I go into my pocket. It's like a magic trick. I got one of these things. So you like to push buttons as a child. Mom got you one of these. You figured out how to make it go like that. You figured out how to make the light come on. You, my friend, or who we're talking to, you have the guts to make things happen. You are going to keep the lights on, no matter what AI says. You are going to be the machine that makes sure the machine tells us what the machine says. But first I have to put my password in to get back into my notes, because I'm outside. Dropping your notes in the middle of doing a podcast is just not going to be very kosher. I'm halfway here. All right, we're back in. We got the deets. I'm going to try to read and look at the camera at the same time. And that's why you should do it indoors. But I'm all like, I'm an artist. I have a theater major. This is what I went to school for. Anywho. So we've got entry level. You're paying $20,000, let's just say, because that's the given average for a whole bunch of areas. And the first year, you're making $45,000 in most places. So there's apprentice programs that can get you there that cost about $5,000 to $15,000, and then the certification at the end is $2,000 to $5,000. So all that said and done, when do you get the return on your investment? Year 1 to 2, depending on the demographics of the area that you're doing this. Like in Wisconsin, there's plenty of places that like to keep the lights on. You could get a job quickly. You could get an apprenticeship even quicker. And if you got the old boys club in your favor, oh my gosh, you just already made it big. So, let's rerun that whole statics on the whole salary compared to Amazon. You would be making entry level $45K to $60K. Mid-year career, 5 to 10 years at it, you could be making $75,000 to $110,000. So that's a 110, comma 000. I'm walking and watching for traffic, okay? My run out the deets might be a little bit artsy, but I'm an art major. I went to communications school. Just try to use it. And then senior specialized roles, those are where you're getting the fun stuff, where you're making the 120, comma 000. You're good at telling people to do things and keep the lights on. There's a role for you that's gonna make you never regret taking that 2-year college degree at a trade school. The really big long-term benefits here, which you don't really have at every job anymore, are stable environment. Governments, utilities definitely want to keep the lights on for the people under there. Lots of governments love lights on. I like a good sunset. Sunrise right now because it's morning. And then you got overtime. You got a power outage because Wisconsin decided to have a tornado. You'll be working a little bit extra. You'll get paid a little bit extra, and, well, everyone will see you as the hero in the end. And who doesn't want to be the hero of this story here? Oh my gosh, let's get those lights on. So, it's a relatively low risk. Electricity is basically, once you learn it, you learn it. I don't learn it very well, but AC/DC, okay? I know that has something to do with conductive electricity and how it conducts with each other. If I went to school and figured it out even better, I would know even more, and then I could too do it. But focus, guys, I'm trying to help you out too. So then it's a relatively low student debt versus need versus what you're gonna end up with after Amazon, doesn't sell as many things and then cut your job. I don't know. I don't work for Amazon. I might write a book through Amazon, and I would want them to have the delivery people. So I don't know what to say about Amazon, but I'm just saying, sometimes the job lures you in with the money but it doesn't give you the money once you're there. Electricity is not like that. It lures you in by shedding light on the things, and you literally shed light on the things once you're there. And long-term comprehensive return on investment is annual salary increase of 4 to 7%, because they don't have budget cuts when they want to keep lights on. The breakdown of getting even with how much you spent is 3 to 4 years, as opposed to, I'm still trying to break even on my visuals communication degree, and 20-year potential, because everyone likes those 20-year marks. You could be making $2.5 million. That's more of a demographic of New York, but there's a 2.3 million people in one building, so definitely not exaggerating situations there. If each person gave $1 million to make sure you kept the lights on in that building, yes, I do believe you would make it even there. Gotham, you would make it even in Gotham if you'd like. But that place in Montana might just appreciate you just the same and bring you cookies every day. Who knows? But you would have those choices being an electrician. So, you like to push your mom's buttons and make sure people have the light, and had one of these craft kits when you were a kid. Going into an electric work might be for you. If not, at least as an artist. I shed some light on it, and shed some light on me. I got outside and got my vitamin D while I was rambling. The overlapping of being able to do what I need to and make it available for somebody else. I love the internet.